Have you ever wondered how aviation transformed the landscape of warfare? Well, the story is as riveting as it is revolutionary. The history of aerial warfare takes us back to ancient times when the sky was first dominated not by birds but by kites and balloons, used for military purposes in China. These early forms of aviation, while primitive, laid the groundwork for the dramatic evolution that was to come. As the years passed, the potential of the sky for both exploration and warfare began to take shape. Then, in the early months of the 20th century, a monumental event occurred that would forever change the course of history. The Wright brothers, Orville and Wilbur, unveiled their creation, the Wright Flyer. This ingenious contraption, a combination of wood, fabric, and an engine, was the world's first successful powered aircraft. For 12 glorious seconds, Orville Wright defied gravity, marking the inception of the aviation era. But it wasn't all about exploration and the thrill of flight. The military potential of these flying machines was quickly recognized. They promised a new vantage point, a new method of reconnaissance, and a new way to deliver destruction. It was clear that the skies were no longer just the realm of birds and clouds. They had become a new frontier for warfare. The Wright Flyer, while not a war machine itself, was the beginning of a lineage that would lead to the creation of formidable aerial fighters and bombers. It was a humble beginning, a far cry from the sophisticated technology we see today. But every revolution has to start somewhere, and the realm of aviation warfare was no different. As we stepped into the 20th century, the role of aircraft in warfare was about to take an unprecedented leap. The First World War saw the birth of fighter aircraft, changing the face of aerial warfare. As the clouds of war gathered, a new breed of machine took to the skies, the Sopwith Camel. This British biplane, named for the hump-shaped metal fairing over its twin machine guns, became a symbol of the air battles of the Great War. The Sopwith Camel was a game-changer. Its twin synchronized machine guns allowed for forward firing through the propeller, a feature that gave pilots a significant advantage in the skies. But it was the Camel's remarkable maneuverability that truly set it apart. With a single-seat design, it was light and agile, capable of sharp turns and sudden dives. It was a deadly predator in the hands of an experienced pilot. These agile machines danced a deadly ballet in the skies, engaging in dogfights, a term coined during the First World War to describe these close-range aerial battles. The Sopwith Camel was at the forefront of these engagements, its pilots dueling in the sky, their skill and courage as crucial as the aircraft they flew. The Sopwith Camel played a pivotal role in the aerial warfare of World War I. It was used not only for air-to-air combat, but also for ground attack and reconnaissance missions. With over 1,200 victories to its name, the Camel was the most successful Allied fighter of the war. The advent of the Sopwith Camel marked a turning point in aerial warfare, setting the stage for future advancements in fighter aircraft. It was the progenitor of a long line of warbirds, each more deadly and sophisticated than the last. But the Sopwith Camel was not just a machine of war. It was a symbol of the bravery and sacrifice of those early aviators who took to the skies in these fragile machines, risking their lives for their nations. The stage was set for the next generation of fighter planes, and the world was about to witness their devastating power. The age of the fighter aircraft had dawned, and it would forever change the face of warfare. The Second World War marked a new era in aerial warfare, introducing some of the most iconic aircraft in history. In the thick of the conflict, the German Messerschmitt Bf 109 roared into the skies. This aircraft became the backbone of the Luftwaffe's fighter force, known for its speed, agility, and destructive power. It was a force to be reckoned with, striking fear into the hearts of the enemy. But the Allies had a response: the Supermarine Spitfire. A symbol of British resilience, the Spitfire was a high-performance single-seat fighter that was as beautiful as it was deadly. Its elliptical wings and streamlined design made it an agile adversary in the air, a perfect match for the Messerschmitt. These two titans clashed in the Battle of Britain in 1940, a confrontation that would become the first major campaign fought entirely by air forces. This was a battle not just between aircraft, but between ideologies, between the relentless aggression of the Nazi Luftwaffe and the resolute defense of the Royal Air Force. The skies above Britain became a deadly dance floor as Spitfires and Messerschmitts weaved, dived, and clashed in a desperate struggle for air supremacy. The Battle of Britain was a testament to the strategic importance of air power. It was a brutal, high-stakes ballet, where the choreography of dogfights and the rhythm of roaring engines played out against the backdrop of a nation's survival. Day after day, week after week, Britain's skies were filled with the roar of engines, the rattle of machine guns, and the desperate prayers of pilots. The outcome of this battle would determine the fate of the free world. It was a time of heroes and villains, of courage and fear, of triumph and tragedy. In the end, the Royal Air Force, bolstered by the indomitable spirit of the Spitfire, staved off the Luftwaffe's onslaught, proving that air superiority was a decisive factor in warfare. This historic battle underscored the significance of air power, demonstrating its ability to influence the course of wars and shape the destiny of nations. The importance of air superiority was becoming increasingly apparent, and this was about to be demonstrated in a dramatic fashion. The age of heavy bombers had arrived, and with it came a new level of devastation. One aircraft stands out in this era, the Boeing B-29 Superfortress. This American heavy bomber was one of the largest aircraft used during World War II. Its design was a marvel of engineering for the time, with pressurized cabins, remotely controlled guns, and advanced radar systems. But the B-29 was not just a technological marvel. It was also a harbinger of a new and terrifying era of warfare. In August 1945, two B-29s named Enola Gay and Bockscar took off from the Pacific island of Tinian. Their mission was to drop atomic bombs on the Japanese cities of Hiroshima and Nagasaki. These bombings would mark the first and only use of nuclear weapons in warfare, resulting in the immediate deaths of over 100,000 people and countless more in the years to follow from the effects of radiation. The bombings of Hiroshima and Nagasaki are a chilling reminder of the destructive power of aerial warfare. The B-29 Superfortress, with its ability to carry heavy payloads over long distances, had ushered in this new era. It demonstrated the strategic importance of heavy bombers in achieving military objectives, changing the face of warfare forever. However, this was not the end of the B-29's story. Even after the end of World War II, the B-29 continued to serve in various roles, such as in the Korean War, and as a testbed for new technologies. Its legacy can still be seen today in modern heavy bombers, which continue to play a crucial role in maintaining global peace and security. The world had witnessed the destructive power of aerial warfare, but the evolution of military aviation was far from over. In the second half of the 20th century, aerial warfare continued to evolve. The Battle of the Philippine Sea in 1944, also known as the Great Marianas Turkey Shoot, stands emblematic of this evolution. This decisive naval battle of World War II demonstrated the strategic importance of air superiority like never before, as it effectively eliminated the Imperial Japanese Navy's ability to conduct large-scale carrier actions. The battle was a testament to the effectiveness of coordinated air and sea operations, and highlighted the crucial role of aircraft carriers in modern warfare. Fast forward to the air battle of El Mansoura in 1973, one of the largest aerial battles of the Yom Kippur War. The Egyptian Air Force and the Israeli Air Force clashed in an intense air-to-air combat, the outcome of which profoundly influenced the course of the war. This battle underscored the significant advancements in aerial combat technology and tactics. It also highlighted the importance of quick decision-making, precision, and the ability to adapt to rapidly changing circumstances in the heat of battle. These two battles, though separated by nearly 3 decades, shared a common thread: the decisive role of air superiority in modern warfare. They demonstrated that the side that controls the skies often controls the outcome of the conflict. The Battle of the Philippine Sea and the air battle of El Mansoura also exemplified the relentless evolution of military aviation technology and tactics, from the large-scale carrier actions of World War II to the intense air-to-air combat of the Yom Kippur War. These pivotal moments in the history of aerial warfare not only demonstrate the evolution of military aviation, but also underscore the enduring strategic importance of controlling the skies.